what's hoppin'? It's the Beauty Bunny. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm still not really getting into the intro, so that's settling. Okay, so today's video is going to be a get ready with me. It's kind of a first impressions. I have this new palette. It's the Makeup Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals. It's spelled differently. Okay, it's supposed to be a dupe for Anastasia, Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, which I do not have because I've been like really not buying makeup recently. So I bought this instead because I wanted to try out Makeup Revolution because they are cruelty free. Bless, I'm all cruelty free in case you didn't know. And I'm just really excited to use this. So that's what's going to be today. It's literally brand new. It's in the packaging. So excited. It's finally out of the plastic. Let's just get started. So we're actually doing the eye look first for two reasons. One is because I'm a little nervous about fallout, and two is because I need the mirror from this palette because I don't have a mirror in front of me. And I'm not going to use the viewfinder because I already look at that enough. I think I just got something on it. Sorry, my nails aren't done. It's because I play guitar and that's literally useless to do. I am opening this up for the first time. I like it. It's matte. It's very like simple but classy looking. You can tell the packaging's not like super cheap. Woo! Woo, girl. There are some pretty colors in here. But, okay. So I mean, I guess I'm gonna use this, but like, this isn't even useful to me because like the shades aren't on the palette, so like I'm mostly just gonna be pointing out for you guys. Almost dropped it, dear Lord. Okay, girl, we're gonna start with priming our eyes. I'm just gonna use concealer today. This is NYX HD Studio Photogenic. So I'm gonna prime with a concealer, not because I think it's better or worse, just because I literally ran out of eye primer. So concealer it is. The thing I like about using concealers though, I will say that like it does cover up more, so it's like your shades will be more true to color because it is covering up, creating a base, and you can like go straight into the inner corner. So do appreciate that about concealers. I will say they tend to crease more. It's a little bit more of a risk, but I'm a risk taker. I can handle it. Also, I'm gonna do my brows later, but if you haven't noticed, this one's a little, I overplucked it a little much last night, so don't judge. It happens. So now that my eyes are nice and scary looking, I am gonna set that with a little bit of powder. All right, I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush because no one would use this for blush because it's a weird shape. So I'm gonna set it with that, just a little bit. All right, because you want a little tacky for your eyeshadows. I don't even know what look I'm gonna make. Let's just be really safe and start with this cream color. And dear God, the brush is already shedding. This is a bad sign. Okay, so we're gonna start with the cream color. And just put that all over the lid. And this brush kind of sucks. We're switching already. I'm using the e.l.f. blending brush, but I'm using it to pack on color. So I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna take Adapt and put that in my crease. I will say right off the bat, they are pigmented and somewhat blendable. I can't really tell yet. I haven't done like any hardcore blending. And I'm gonna pack some of this shade, Vogue, this like coral shade, on my lid. All right, and then I'm gonna take this brush, again, the blending brush, and we're gonna go with this purple color because I'm feeling crazy apparently. And we're gonna go in the outer V with that. Don't worry, we're gonna blend. Now we're gonna take some of this cool shade and blend that again. We're gonna take some of this pink color and go right here. This is the Urban Decay shadow brush. It's just a lid packing brush. wouldn't like recommend it over other brushes. I think I just got it on sale. The color I'm packing on right now is Tone. It's this pink color. And I'm a little nervous it's gonna look like a black eye if I don't put some brown in there. So I'm gonna take the darkest brown color on the end, which is called Custom, and run that through my crease. Okay, and then I think I'm going to add this shimmer shade. I'm gonna try it on its own, and if it doesn't work, well, it's the more golden one than the pink one. It is called Mode. I'm gonna add that to the middle, and then we'll see how that does. If I do need to apply it wet, then I'll do that. But I don't really want the color to take over, so I don't think I'm gonna have to do it like fully wet. We're gonna come back to this eye once I do my face. I'm gonna go under the eye, but the last thing for now is I'm gonna take a little bit of this really light pink shade. Right here on camera it doesn't look so pink, but it's called Style. Put that on my inner corner. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a makeup wipe. This is a trick. I mean, you can use tape, but it's 10 times easier to just go like this. Also, I wanted to see how much fallout was on here, so we're gonna go under one eye with one swipe. So that did get some of the corner of this eye, so I'm not gonna judge by that. So it is like you can see there is fallout there. So a lot of these things aren't first impressions, but I will tell you if they are first impressions. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Hangover RX primer just because I have dry skin. Moisturizer. It's kind of like a moisturizer, kind of like a primer. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. I don't even know what it's called. It doesn't have the name on here. That's weird. Flawless Finish Foundation. It's the one that comes in the little glass pump bottle. It has SPF 15, which is pretty good. But like if you were actually going out to be in the sun, you need to wear a lot more than that, kiddos. Oh no, I'm a little worried about my hair here. Definitely meant to pull that back. I have a headband sitting right there, but we are too far into this now. Okay, we'll see kind of coverage we get with what we get here. I'm using my Real Techniques blending sponge because beauty blenders are overpriced and ain't nobody got time for that. I like how in my last video I was like, well, you know, I'm gonna do more videos than just makeup in the first video I do after that as I get ready with me. It's fine. I look terrifying right now. I look like when you're in 5th grade and you don't know how to put on makeup, so you like just throw on foundation, whatever colored eyeshadow you can find on the bus because your mom won't let you wear it. That's what I look like. I'm gonna put a headband on now because I've learned my lesson. Now I'm gonna put on concealer. This is the same concealer I used for my eye primer. It's the NW02. Okay, now that I look like I don't even know what I look like, I'm gonna blend. Ooh, I just keep getting scarier. Okay, so now I'm gonna press my powder in with my beauty blender under my eyes, and then I'm gonna just kind of powder up the rest of my face. So I'm gonna press this under, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder. I'm going to be using my NYX highlight and contour palette that I dropped in cracked like a couple months ago. So I'm gonna use the warmer shade in the corner here. And kind of just bronze with it. I'm not like a heavy duty contour. This is a contour brush by Eco Tools, and I'm gonna use a slightly cooler shade, but I'm gonna do my nose. Cause your girl's got a big beak. It's fine. I accept it. We're chill with it. Sometimes you just gotta contour it. I'm going to take a different brush and take this like really white shade. And go down the middle. The Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Classic. Obviously, I've used it before, you can kind of tell. It's a sample. And I just thought it went well because it's like a pinky, orangey type. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna do my brows off camera real quick. And actually today, usually I use a pencil, but today I'm gonna be using my Salon Perfect Brow Defining Palette because I actually do quite like this palette. I've used it quite a bit. By the time I take them off, I'm gonna have new brows. Whoa, look at those. iMovie magic editing powers. I am basically the next greatest filmographer. Okay. Now I'm gonna do eyeliner. Okay, to be honest, I've done better eyeliner in my time, but it's okay. We will stay with this because I'm not mad at it. I'm going to take a small brush like this, the Wet n Wild, I don't know what it is. It's a really tiny pencil definer brush, so I'm going to take some of the brown that I used in the crease and go under my eye. I'm also going to go in with some of that orange tone brown, as well as some of the like coral pink. Just on the inside for that. And I'm going to use a little bit of that purple on the outside. For mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to fix my wings with a little bit of concealer just because, I don't know, might as well. Being extra, might as well just be more extra. Now that that's on, can take the hair out of there and let's do some highlighter. So the next product is also a first impression that I low-key spilled nail polish on like a little bit ago. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This is what it looks like. We'll see how she does. I feel like it's a good thing for me. I guess you could definitely pack it on a lot heavier than I just did. If you wanted to get that like ba-bam effect. I don't even know what that means, but if you do know what that means and you want to get that effect, pack it on heavier. I'm going to spray my face down real quick. And I'm actually going to be using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. Lastly, I'm going to be doing a lip color. So this is the Hard Candy Metallic Mousse Matte Metallic Lip Color. How can it be matte and metallic? That's not a thing. So I think they just mean like it dries down like a liquid lipstick would be my guess. Hard Candy is cruelty free, but I have not tried barely anything by them, so this will be interesting. That is the finished look. I really like this lip color. It's like, it's more maroon in person, but it's more red on camera, but I dig both, so. The shade is, I didn't tell you the shade of highlighter, did I? Okay. The shade for this highlighting powder is, it's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. And then this one is the Hard Candy Metallic Mousse in Queen of Hearts. So, first impressions, definitely recommend all three of these. They're great drugstore options. I think drugstore is a really good place to get makeup because it's cheap, especially if it's out of your comfort zone, because I know these things, like a lot of people are nervous to try highlighter or nervous to try like lips like this, let alone like colorful lips or, you know, like more colorful palettes. Even though it's a neutrals palette, it's still got the neutrals that are like the bright colors that everyone's into right now. So I think it's a good way to try the trend, especially if you don't think, you know, you're gonna stick with it throughout time and gonna keep trying looks. Like, I think it's a great way to do this. This palette was maybe $12. This was about $6 and the highlighter was $3. So obviously great drugstore options. They all have worked very well. I thought the eyeshadow was very blendable, not like the most blendable thing I've seen in the world, but like definitely very blendable. The highlighter is popping, and the lip, it's currently drying down right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps out a ton, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, because last video I got no comments and I was sitting there alone. You know, let's make my life look a little less depressing, please. Thanks. Also, if you enjoyed, you can follow me on social media. I have Twitter and Instagram at YTBeautyBunny, and I am constantly on those two things because I have a weird obsession with them and it's kind of unhealthy. I hope you enjoyed. Look forward to more videos next week. Art, vegan, food, health, lifestyle related, whatever. Leave suggestions down below. And as always, keep popping. Bye.